Hi, so what I'm going to do today, this is Kelly Likes. I want to show you how to log into Google Docs. Positive Discipline Association has decided that they're going to be using Google Docs for a majority of the documents that they send out and the documents that you have to submit. So we want to show you in this brief tutorial how to log into Google. Basically, you can log into Google using any email address. You do not need a Google-specific email address like Gmail, Hotmail, or Live. But I want to make sure that you can sign in. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to google.com, www.google.com, and over here on the right, you're going to see a sign in button. Now, if you've never signed in with Google before, you're going to have to first see if you've ever done it before, and second, I'm going to walk you through the steps of adding an account. But if you notice, I have different Google accounts. This is a live.account, a gmail.account, a Marist.com account, and an outlook.com account. If you notice, Marist.com is not associated with Google at all. Neither is Outlook, but the Gmail and Live are specific for Google. You can log into Google using any email account. So if we look at this, let's say that you don't know whether or not you have a Google account attached to your email. So the first thing you want to do is do add account. And then I'd like you to go ahead and put in your email address and your password and see if you can sign into Google. It would be your email password. If this doesn't work or if it says your password has changed, then that means that yes, you do have a Google account. You just need to have the correct password. You can just do change your password and it'll allow you to actually get in. However, let's say you put your email address in there and it says email address cannot be found. That's where we're going to go to the bottom link that says create an account, and we're going to click on it. And what you're going to do is you're going to sign up for a Google account using your email. So you would put your first and last name. Sorry, that always pops up. All right. All right. Now this is important. I do not want an @Gmail. I prefer to use my current email address. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on that link and you can then type in any Gmail, any email account you have, whether it's at anything, gosh, any email address you have, if it's at a positivediscipline.org, if it is any email address you have at all at att.net, any of those things, you can just type it in. Then you're going to create a password. It has to be at least 8 characters. This can be the same password as your email address password, as your email login, but this is a totally new password that you're going to be using specifically for your Google account. So you're going to put your password in, confirm your password. You're going to add your month, day, and year of your birth, your gender, and I would highly suggest you add your mobile phone. Then you're going to do, if you do not want Google to be your default homepage, just uncheck that box. You're going to put in that little verification code there, and then you're going to agree to the terms, and then the next step is going to send you a text message, and you're going to just verify your code. That's pretty simple. But once you are done with that, it's going to take you back here, and it's going to have you log in to your Google account. So what you're going to do is you're going to log in using that email address that you just put in and your new password. And once you're logged in, you are going to notice that you have this thing right over here on the right that looks like a Rubik's Cube. It is a 3x3 cube. You're going to click on this. This is your apps button. And the one that you're looking for is your Drive. This is where all the documents that you are going to submit and that are being shared with you will be stored. So you're going to click on Drive. I know that I'm logged in correctly because right here you'll notice that it has my name. For you, it'll either have your name or your email address, so that's what you're looking for. And if you notice, I've got some things right here from Joy. She's shared some documents with me. So I would like to go over the way this looks. So if you go way over to the left, you have something that's called your Drive. You have something that's then called My Drive. This is where you can store all of your own personal documents. And then you have the one that says Shared with Me. Shared with Me is all the documents and all the folders and files that PDA will be sharing with you. This is where they will live. And you'll have access to various things, but this is where you will go to submit workshop reports and to submit different documents. So again, they'll be shared with you. What's going to happen is the first way you're going to know that a document is being shared with you is you'll receive an email that basically says this folder or this file has been shared with you. And if you click on it, it's going to bring you to the Google page. Now, if you have not logged in with your Google with the same email that you received the document, at, it's going to have you're going to have to log in using that correct email. So again, the steps to doing it, you go to google.com. And I'm going to sign out just so you can see. When you're at google.com, you're going to have to sign in using the exact email address that the document was shared with. So if your email was shared at bettylou@hotmail.com, but you have 3 different emails, well, unfortunately, you're going to either have to provide us with an additional email address or use bettylou@hotmail.com for all of your Google Drive documents. If you